Brianna Smith here with Eagle Eye Sports and here with Mel Bratton.
Yes.
Okay, he's an NFL agent. He helps a lot of NFL players, right? And a former University of Miami player as well. So my first question to you is, how do you feel about the recruitment process just in general?
One of the things now, a lot of players are getting a lot of exposure, such as your show right here. I like the fact that, but sometimes you still got to go and continue to work no matter what division you are. If you're at a 1A, 2A, 3, it doesn't matter where you are. Just put in the work and being able to have that notoriety to continue to put the work in so the college scouts will be able to identify you.
Okay. And I know for this generation of players, a big issue right now is social media. So how do you feel that social media plays a part when it comes to recruitment?
Well, I'm an old school cat, but sometimes it can help and hurt. It has its ups and downs. One of the things that a lot of these kids got to realize, you can't bring your homeboys into your life and try to go to the next level, because one of the things that me being an NFL agent and NFL teams and working for personnel, I work for the Atlanta Falcons, the Redskins, and also the St. Louis Rams. One of the things that we study, we go into the kids in junior high school. We go to see what type of attitude and character they have early on, because if you're going to give a scholarship of that the magnitude, that money, you want to make sure you're not giving it to the wrong kids. So a lot of kids got to understand, what y'all really got to understand, that you're being watched basically from little league, from rep football, to be able to walk. When you walk yourself, you got to be careful. You can't put it out there because you can't never get it back. So you got to be careful for how you present yourself on social media.
Okay, so social media, and another big issue right now is, well, it's not really an issue, but players are talking about getting paid in college now. So how do you feel about that whole thing?
I'm a 50-50 on that, because the Division I schools, such as the Miami, the Florida States, and Oklahomas, they have a budget to be able to provide. But what I think is going to hurt and saturate the smaller Division I, the black colleges, they don't have the actual income to be able to pay those players. So I'm kind of torn between both. They're trying to put a system in so kids don't take money from agents, quote unquote, and to be able not. A lot of them come from homes where, like myself, I'm an inner city kid from Miami. It was hard. My mom, she did what she could do to get me $50 every other week. But now it's so demanding with the shoes and the Jordans and everything else. I mean, you have to have that look. So a lot of times kids end up doing things that end up hurting them in the long run. So I'm kind of, the NFL, the NCAA is making so much money. I know at Miami, we built several buildings right now, and it's like, a lot of students have been attracted to that. So it's kind of 50-50, but if they can work a system out where it can kind of dwindle down to the Division II, also the black college, I think it'd be a good mindset for them.
I totally agree with that. So do you have any tips for college players on getting recruited by NFL teams?
Very much so. The thing is, you got to be the first one on the field, the last one to leave. And I tell all my guys that's in college right now, I'm in the process of recruiting, I'm like, look, this is a job interview. So when you are on the field, you're interviewing not verbally, but physically. They're coming to the practice, they're being able to see you move around. So it's a lot of things that you young guys must understand. If you're the first one on the field, the last one to leave, that scout that's out there watching, he's seeing that. So it's like, this kid here, he loves the game. Don't be the last one out and the first one on the field, because it's sending a signal that you're not serious about the game. So little things like that, work on your craft. I mean, I see kids on Saturday, coach has a lot of kids out here busting their butt on the weekends. That type of dedication, and they never know who's around. I'm sitting there watching. So I'm gonna call several colleges and say, look, I got a kid over here at Welcome Park or wherever that's busting his butt. Let me give you his name. So it's a bandwidth of contacts that we all have, but you got to sell yourself, but on the field is where it happens.
Okay, well that was great advice, and thank you again for speaking with us. It's Brianna Smith with Eagle Eye Sports and Mel Bratton, and we'll see you next time.